Every country has their own culture, thus, each celebrates Christmas differently from others. Each would have Christmas traditions that can be passed on to generations. Let's explore some countries' Christmas traditions. Welcome to my second Christmas episode, Christmas All Over the World. Japan. In Japan, fried chicken is often eaten on Christmas Day. Many orders KFC for Christmas dinner or make a reservation at a restaurant instead of cooking a big feast. KFC was the ultimate Christmas food since December 1974, just 4 years after KFC store arrived in Japan. The traditional Japanese Christmas food is Christmas cake, but it's not a rich fruit cake, but is usually a sponge cake decorated with strawberries and whipped cream. The shortcake emoji is the Japanese Christmas cake. Germany. Christmas trees are very important in Germany. In Germany, you can do your Christmas shopping with a mug of mulled wine in one hand and a bratwurst, a sausage, on the other at festive outdoor markets. Also, their traditional Christmas food is roast duck with red cabbage and potato dumplings. Stollen is a popular fruited yeast bread that is eaten at Christmas. Switzerland. On Christmas Eve, Christmas trees often bought and decorated. Some people like to use real candles on the tree, which are traditionally lit on Christmas Eve when the presents are being opened, and on New Year's Eve for good luck. Kids are given advent calendars. Their parents would make them for their children. Others would buy unique advent calendars that suits their kids' interests. The main Christmas meal is eaten on Christmas Eve, and popular foods include a Christmas ham and scalloped potatoes with melted cheese and milk baked into it. Dessert is often a walnut cake and Christmas cookies. Australia. Christmas falls during summer months in Australia. Many residents hit the beach for a barbecue. Many families enjoy roast turkey, hot sides, and Christmas pudding on Christmas Day. Also, since Christmas falls during summer, you may see seasonally appropriate Australian Santa wearing board shorts and sometimes riding a surfboard. Poland. December 6th is the unofficial beginning of the holiday season in Poland. They call it the Day of Saint Nicholas. Their culinary traditions would include fish or red beetroot soup, carp, pasta with poppy mass, jellied fish, herring and cream or oil or kutia, a wheat pudding with poppy seed, honey, and nuts. Before dinner, family members would also share a paper-thin square wafer that is made of flour and water and has an image of the nativity called Opletek. Philippines. In the Philippines, once September comes, you will already hear Christmas songs everywhere. But the formal Christmas celebration starts on 16th of December when many people go to the first of 9 pre-dawn or early morning masses or simbang gabi. Filipinos have big Noche Buena parties on Christmas Eve. Many will attend Mass called Misa de Risa in the evening. Decorations often go big too, with a parol, a lighted star lantern, featuring prominently. Brazil. In Brazil, Santa Claus is called Papai Noel and Bom Velhinho, or Good Old Man. Sometimes the kids would leave their socks near a window so Papai Noel would exchange it for a present. The most popular song in Brazil is Silent Night. Christmas foods in Brazil include pork, turkey, ham, salads, and fresh and dried fruits. Everything is served with rice cooked with raisins and a farofa. A popular Christmas dessert includes tropical and ice cream. Italy. One of the most important ways of celebrating Christmas in Italy is the Nativity. Naples is world famous for its nativity scenes. Having nativity scenes in your own home became popular in the 16th century, and it's still popular today. Before, only churches and monasteries has the nativity scenes. On Christmas Eve, their feast would have no meat, sometimes even dairy. Often, it would only include light seafood meal. Norway. In some parts of Norway, children likes to go carol singing. Often, children will dress up as characters from the Christmas story, such as the shepherds and wise men, and go singing from house to house in their local neighborhood. Another tradition in parts of Norway is that families light a candle every night from Christmas Eve to New Year's Day. One of the most popular food is a special bread called yulkaka that has raisins, candied peel, and cardamom in it. Ethiopia. Ethiopia celebrates Christmas on January 7 and not on December 25, as the Ethiopian calendar has different months. The Christmas celebration in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church is called Gana or Gena. Many people take part in a special Advent fast during the 43 days before Christmas, which starts on 25th of November. During Gana, they get dressed in white. Traditional Christmas foods in Ethiopia include wat, which is a thick spicy stew that contains meat, vegetables, and sometimes eggs. Sounds yummy! Wat is eaten on a plate of injera, a flat bread. Pieces of the injera are used as an edible spoon to scoop up the wat. Egypt. Most Egyptian Christians belong to the Coptic Orthodox Church. That's why, just like Ethiopia, Christmas Day isn't celebrated on December 25 but on January 7. They also have the Advent fast, but in Egypt, it's called the Holy Nativity fast, where they basically eat a vegan diet. After Christmas service, they go home and enjoy their big Christmas meal. All the foods contain meat, eggs, and butter, all the yummy things they didn't eat during the Advent fast. One popular course is fata, a lamb soup which contains bread, rice, garlic, and boiled lamb meat. France. Yule logs made out of cherry wood are often burned on French homes. An old tradition is that the log was carried into the home on Christmas Eve and sprinkled with red wine to make the log smell nice when it was burning. There is a custom that the log and candles are left burning all night, with some food and drinks left out in case Mary and the baby Jesus come past during the night. Their main Christmas meal, called Réveillon, is eaten on Christmas Eve or early Christmas morning. Dishes might include roast turkey with chestnuts or roast goose, oysters, foie gras, lobster, venison, and cheeses. For dessert, a chocolate sponge cake log called a bûcher de Noël or Yule log is normally eaten. Venezuela. It is said that Christmas in Venezuela is one of the most colorful in Latin America and the whole world. In Caracas, the capital of Venezuela, there's a tradition of people roller skating to their early morning church services from 16th to 24th of December. The roads are often closed to traffic by 8 a.m. to make it safe for people to skate. Some sources suggested it is an alternative to sledding. Traditional Venezuelan Christmas food includes halakas, a mixture of beef, pork, chicken, capers, raisins, and olives that is wrapped in maize and plantain leaves and tied up with a string into a parcel and then boiled or steamed afterwards. The pan de jamon, a type of bread that's made with puffy pastry filled up with ham, raisins, olives, and bacon, and shaped like a Swiss roll. Chicken salad and pernil, a leg of pork. Finland. Some believes that Santa Claus, or Father Christmas, lives in the north part of Finland. People from all over the world send letters to Santa Claus in Lapland, Finland. Christmas Eve is very special and the most important day over Christmas. It's traditional to eat rice porridge and plum fruit juice for breakfast. The main Christmas meal is eaten in the early evening. Lutefisk or saltfish is the traditional starter, but is not so common nowadays. The main meal is a leg of pork served with mashed potato, traditionally baked slowly in birch bark boxes in the oven with similarly cooked mashed sweet. Dessert is baked rice pudding or porridge eaten with spiced plum jam. One almond is hidden in the pudding. Whoever finds the almond will be lucky for the next year. The Netherlands. For most children in the Netherlands, the most important day during December is 5th of December, when St. Nicholas brings them their presents. Christmas celebrations in the Netherlands are separate from the visit of St. Nicholas. These are often the only presents children will get on Christmas Day because they have already received most of their presents on St. Nicholas Day. The traditional way to eat with family is called gourmetin, which is a little stove that is put on the table and where everyone prepares their own meal while seated. There you have it! I hope you enjoy learning different countries' tradition and celebrating Christmas. Do you and your family have your own tradition? Let me know on the comment section below. See you next week for another Christmas episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.